Hello, I'm Jerry Fort. I'm going to review some peanuts. I don't eat a lot of peanuts these days because of what it does to me. Sometimes it messes up my stomach just a little bit. Plus, I don't have the teeth. I don't have the teeth to chew them up very much anymore. So I don't like to eat a lot of them. This is Texas Roadhouse peanuts. Where did I get them? Salted and roasted. Where did I get them? Texas Roadhouse. No, I didn't go to Texas. They have one here in Tulsa. So, this is a 4-ounce bag. Me and the wife took Jeremy, our son, out to dinner. He just turned 29 on the 8th, August 8th. So, I thought we'd take him out to dinner. Yeah, he just turned 29, so that's a trip. Makes me feel old. It says hand-cut steaks, fall off the bone ribs, fresh baked bread, made from scratch sides. Peanuts roasted, salted, and shell. Calories are, let's see, 1 ounce is 28 grams. Oh, excuse me. The whole package is 400 grams. Let's see, total fat is 34 grams, saturated fat 5 grams. Sodium is 280 milligrams. Total carbs is 14 grams. Dietary fiber is 6 grams. Total sugars is 3 grams. Protein is 17 grams. Excuse that noise back there. That's my coffee pot. I'm getting some water ready to do a hot tea review. That's what that's all about. Calcium is 40 milligrams. Iron is 1.1 milligram. And potassium is 430 milligrams. The ingredients is pretty simple. Roasted peanuts, salt, may contain shell fragments. Inspect carefully before consuming. Allergen statement is manufactured on equipment that processes peanuts, tree nuts, milk, sesame, soy, eggs, and wheat. These are made by the Heinz Nut Company. Yeah, so Texas Roadhouse, if I remember correctly, back in the 90s, you know, they were one of the places. I think the Longhorn Steakhouse was another one, but this is one of the places that they'd have a bucket of peanuts. And you would just, you know, eat them, you know, and throw the shells on the floor. Does that sound familiar? So, but they don't do that anymore. They give you these bags. They stick these bags in a bucket on your table when you sit down. We weren't going to eat them. Oh, excuse me. We weren't going to eat them right then. So I'm going to tell my wife, here, put these in your purse. I'm going to take these home and I'll review them. So she stuck them in her purse. And so there you go. We were sitting at a booth. And there was a big party that came in and sat just right up the way there. And an older gentleman back there, I think his name was Gene, I think they were calling him. And this lady come over and this guy come over. And the guy was rolling a saddle on a roller thing, and they was wanting old Gene, which was, he just turned like 93 or something like that. It's his birthday, and like, hey everybody, this one guy's, hey everybody, look, hey, I want to have your attention. Can I get your attention? Over here we got Gene so-and-so who just turned 93 today. Everybody give him a big yeehaw. And everybody's making a bunch of noise and yeehaw, you know, just hooting and hollering in there. And Gene's just sitting there kind of looking around, you know. Yeah, I'm 93, older than any of you people in here. I've seen things that make you go in the fetal position. I don't know. Anyway, so they started talking more about him, you know, this, that, and other, and he just sat there and everybody, you know, clapped after they were done, you know, and he didn't get on that saddle. He was way in the far part of the bench, you know. Nobody was getting up for him to come out and get out, you know, but he didn't want to get in that old saddle anyway. That's embarrassing. So it was kind of funny. Right there next to us, this happened. And, man, that smells good. Nice, sweet, nutty aroma. Man, those smell really good. All right, let's check them out. Oh gosh, excuse me. Whew. Yeah, they're a mess. Can you imagine having to pick these things up every night? I mean, it's just like piles, just piles of them. Mm-hmm. Well, I gotta be careful though. They're dry, roasty, nice and fresh. A little crunch to them. Flavorful. Really good with beer, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't have any teeth to chew these things up with. I'm having to use my front teeth. That's pretty pitiful. I still got those sensitive teeth. I haven't gotten that fixed yet. Gonna do that I think it's toward the end of next month. Anyway, I can't do this thing up. I salute you that have teeth. Have your chewers still. They're good. I just can't chew them. Something else that I miss, sunflower seeds. I used to eat those things like crazy. I took a handful of them. My whole cheek would be full. I just send one from there over here, crunch it open, suck off the seasoning off the shell, eat the seed inside, spit it out. Those were the old days. May have to get one of those, what you call them? Those, not implant, but they're a fixed couple teeth to fit right in a blank spot, you know, on your gums where you're missing teeth. so I can chew things. Might have to get, might have to get one of those. I just told this in a short. So, short video, like 2 minutes long. This would be a bad time to get it to sneeze with the mouthful of chewed up peanuts. I don't want to do it, but I don't think I'm going to have any choice. Just a minute. Okay. So, just about 30, 45 minutes ago, I was sitting in, I was using the restroom. I was in a stall, doing my business. Have an earbud in, listening to music. I finish up, I'm gonna do my paperwork now. And I'm sitting there and hear somebody come in. I was the only one in this bathroom. It was a big bathroom. There's like 6 stalls. It's big. I'm sitting in there, like I said, getting ready to do my paperwork. When I hear somebody coming in, they go into the stall, they get settled in, and then I hear this, "Hey man." I was like, is he talking to me? Kind of ignore him because I'm thinking maybe he's on the phone or something, so I go on and finishing up with my paperwork and put myself together. And I'm getting ready to go out and I go, "Are you talking to me?" He says, "Oh, I thought you was this other guy." He says, "Apologies." I said, "That's okay." He says, "Be glad that you're not that other guy," because I was getting ready to talk work with him because we got a lot to do. I said, "Oh, yeah, I got a lot of my own work to do." And he laughed and he said, "I bet you do." And I wash my hands and I just say, "Have a good day." He says, "Yeah, you too." It's kind of weird, wasn't it? I don't know why he'd think, chances are that this guy, somebody that he knows, is going to already be in there. Unless he said, "I'm going to go use the restroom," and so he just assumed that was him. But there's only one restroom on that lower floor right there in that area. So I think, well, actually there might be another one. Anyway. Yeah, these are good. Yeah, they're good. They're dry, roasty, flavorful, fresh, salty. They're good. Texas Roadhouse Peanuts. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And we will see you on the next one. Did I tell you Jeremy's birthday is August 8th, 1996. 29. I remember where I was working when he was born. It was at Walmart. And all the, what we call associates back in the 90s, I don't know if they still call them that or not, instead of employees, fellow associates, because you have an investment in Walmart. You have shares or whatever, or anyway, I call you an associate. So yeah, a lot of my fellow associates threw me a baby shower at lunchtime, because they surprised me with that. I was not expecting. I thought it was more for ladies to get those, the mothers, but I didn't know that the expecting fathers get a baby shower as well. They had all kinds of gifts for me and stuff, and it was pretty wild. Took pictures. Someone took pictures. I had been working there for 5 years, so I got to know a lot of people. But yeah, it was pretty fun, pretty unexpected, and it was a surprise. But yeah, that was that's where I was at the time, and not too long after that, I quit Walmart and went to work for a restoration company that my younger brother was the manager of, or one of the owners of. There was like 5 owners that all had an investment in this restoration company, and my little brother was one of them. So my little brother became my boss. So he was a really good boss. But yeah, he passed away in 2014. I think that was the year. 2014. But yeah, I just thought, simple little review. Maybe chat just a little bit. So, but yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.